Dominion is an evil company trying to steal our elections. This is the way the game is played. So the knowledge of this information is extraordinarily powerful because you have to understand the way your enemy operates. And I'll leave this point with this, and this is very important. So there's a huge trope that's been going on the last few years, and they were right, that these machines have access to the internet. And they did.
Right.
But that doesn't mean they do now. And I can prove right now they do not need access to the internet to steal the election.
Okay.
So if we constantly focus about, if our wonderful patriots constantly focus on, we have to find out if they have access to the internet, when it is proven they do not, we lost again.
Right.
Again, that's a psyop now.
Yeah.
It's an absolute, just like I can tell you fluoride is now becoming a psyop because there's something much worse than fluoride. It's called deuterium. If we know about it, they've already diverted to something else.
Yeah.
So here's why the election systems from Dominion or Liberty or whoever you want to talk about, ESS, do not need access to the internet. I'm going to fast forward and I'm going to rewind. Fast forward, what happens after most of the stolen elections? There's always a pause in the counting. And suddenly after the pause, what happens? That's when all the crazy stuff starts to happen. Here's why. People want to know how it works. California, for example, at 8 p.m., the polls close. I can tell you firsthand because I've heard it from all the RVs. They have what's similar to a USB stick. They're not allowed to access the information until 8 p.m. when the polls close. So they start counting votes May 4th, even though election day is June 2nd. Tabulating. So immediately the percentage is already calculated. Even if it doesn't have access to the internet, it doesn't matter because the percentage of what they need to steal is already in there. They already have ballots filled out and waiting to take over because they've done these estimates and they already know based on their internal polls approximately. And sometimes people like President Trump's followers surprise him because they say, we're not going to be polled, right? That's why they have to scramble. So what happens is at 8 o'clock, they take that USB drive now that has the official vote totals on it and the percentages that they need, and they plug it in to a system that goes live